Okay, so let's get into the next topic, autoboxing and unboxing. So autoboxing and unboxing. So this is a fairly simple concept that when we use our wrapper classes, our integer and double wrapper classes in this case, Java knows when we're switching between these two, between primitive types and our reference types, and it's able to quickly and easily box and unbox. Or just like how we had string equals new string, but we didn't have to write the new string, and we can just write it as string equals quotes and then write our string literal and close it and be done with it. Same thing with autoboxing and unboxing with our references here. So let's take a look at that really quick. So recall this. Recall that string s gets the value of a new string hello is equivalent to string s equals hello. And these two are equivalent. That's an E right there. These two statements are equivalent for our purposes. And Java has these same tricks up its sleeve for the integer and double wrapper classes. So we can, in fact, autobox by saying integer I equals 36. This is equivalent to saying integer I equals new integer (36). These again are equivalent. Java knows that you are trying to put an integer inside of our wrapper class, and it knows that the data types match, so it is totally okay with moving those two things together. We can then do with I anything that we were able to do with the I wrapper class before, because it is a full-fledged object. We also have auto unboxing. So if I created, so this is autoboxing, we'll call this autoboxing. And the same thing holds true for the double class. So I'm using integer class as my example, but everything I'm saying here holds true for the double class as well. So this is equivalent, and it is autoboxing. And we can have unboxing as well. So I can then say integer j equals I. Actually, let me not use confusing. I guess I'm going to have to use I again. But I'll say integer new int equals I. And then we put a semicolon. So I'm going to bring up something right here for the AP exam. So top tip. Top tip for the AP exam. So the AP exam is written, handwritten, with your big meat sausages here, your fingers. The I's, when you're writing really fast, I's, J's, and semicolons all kind of look the same. Do not use I, J, and semicolon, right? Well, you have to use semicolon, of course, right? But these two, I and J, when they're in the lowercase form, look a lot like a semicolon. So we have to use semicolon to prove that we know what to do with Java, but we don't use lowercase I and J when you're writing your answers for the AP exam. Okay, so moving on. This will auto unbox. So this is unboxing. It's taking I, and it's realizing, hey, I, in this case, we're asking for an integer value. It's going to take that integer value out for you and automatically save it into the primitive type. Makes dealing with these references really easy and gives us the ability to quickly and simply use our wrapper classes when we need to use them for our more complex data structures, in particular, in our case, array lists. We can do this also with printing. So example, if we want to print our I here, we can simply write a system.out.println, and we can just print I. And we can also do basic math with I. So we can add things together. We can do a lot of the same mathematical operations that we would use for a primitive type integer. We can do the same thing with reference type integers. So that is autoboxing and unboxing. Java will recognize when you need to use the primitive and when you need to convert from the primitive to the reference type within the Java statement, and will convert it for you on the fly. Makes things very easy for calculations and for manipulating data. All right, that is 2.7. See you guys in the next one.